The last date to file income tax returns is July 31st. If you don't know what ITR is, in general, if you are in the taxable income bracket, then you need to file income tax return to get your TDS back. TDS is something that might be deducted in your salary every month. You will find that in your payslip. So if you want to get that TDS back as a refund, this is the time that you need to utilize that. Based on the investments that you have made in the financial year, you will get your TDS back. Every time I used to file my ITR by my own, and even 1 week back I have filed my income tax return for the year 2022-2023. So this is not really a complex thing, but people use it to hire CAs and pay huge amounts to them, and some pay even percentages to them of the refund amount that they will get. But trust me, it is not really difficult. You don't need to spend lot of money to CAs or some other external people. You can do it by yourself. In this video I will share step by step process. I will share my screen and show you how I file income tax return. Just watch the video till the end and you will get to know the ways that you can get 100% refund. So now let's see how to file income tax return in less than 10 minutes. So I will just type ITR e-filing. Just click the first link that you see here, and it will ask you to log in by entering your PAN or Aadhaar followed by password. If you are a first timer, then ultimately you can create your just click the register in the top to create your user ID. Your user ID is your PAN, and you will get an OTP to your mobile so that you can create a password. That's very simple. So I have already created an account here. So now I have logged in into my account. This is the home page of Income Tax India portal. In the top, you will see the e-file option. There you will see income tax returns there. Here you will get some options like file income tax returns, etc. So before filing income tax returns, one thing that you should do is under the e-file, under income tax returns, you will see view form 26AS. Just click that. So Form 26 is basically a statement which contains all the income details that you have received. You might not be aware of some of the things because you're not calculating all the income that you have received. But don't worry, Form 26AS will help you to do that. If you click that, you will be redirected to this page. Here there's an option called View Tax Credit. There you will find these options and all. You need to click the assessment year, which is 23 to 24. View as HTML or text. Now if you click view or download, you will get your form 26AS. Basically form 26AS has all the income details that you have received so far. You need to calculate all the things because while filing income tax return, it will ask the annual income that you have received. If it's only salary, it's simple for you because there is only one income. If you're also earning through multiple sources, you need to calculate all the income that you have received, and everything you will find that in form 26A, so you don't need to worry about. Now let's go back to this, and again like click e-file. Under income tax returns, click file income tax return. You can see if you click file income tax return, it will ask the assessment here. So which is assessment? Assessment here is different from the tax here. So for 2022 to 2023, which has already happened, so we need to file income tax return in current year. So the assessment year that you need to file for ITR is 2023 to 2024. It is the current year. So you need to select that if you're filing for 22 to 23, which is last year. Now you need to select mode of filing. Because we are choosing online, so I'm just clicking online mode. Just click continue. You can see this option called start new filing. If you're doing it for the first time, you will directly be able to do that. I'm just clicking start new filing just to make sure i'm I'm covering all the things. And you need to select the status applicable to you, which is individual or HUF for others. So you need to select individual if you are a salaried employee. And now this is a tricky part. You need to select which ITR that you want to fill. See, if you're earning less than 50 lakhs per annum, then ultimately ITR 1 is something that you should choose. So mostly I believe everyone here is less than 50 lakhs per annum. If you're earning more than that, I believe you have an individual CA. So you don't have to watch this video at all. So I believe you belong to ITR 1. Mostly for individuals earning less than 50 lakh, this is something that you should opt for. Now I'm just clicking get started. Now the question that we'll ask is why you are filing the income tax return. just click the first one. Taxable income is more than basic exemption limit, because if your tax is already deducted, which means you are in the tax bracket which is more than basic exemption limit. So I believe you have opted for old tax regime last year. Even in new tax regime last year, it is basic exemption limit is 5 lakhs, right? So if your salary is more than 5 lakhs, that's why you are here. So you need to click that and just click continue. And it already has my data. If you can see, there were basically 5 sections: personal information section, gross total income section, total deductions, tax paid and tax liability. So I will come one by one. So you need to click each one to verify. So let's suppose I am clicking personal information section. It has all my personal information. I need to make sure I fill all the details. So in that section it is asking why you are filing this. So if it's the first time, then you need to select 139 1, because it is the return that you're filing for the first time. So if you feel that your return has some mistakes, you can again come back and file the revised return. For that, you need to select 1.95. So if you're filing income tax return for the first time this year, you need to select this one. Just keep this in mind. So once you click that, just select no for this, and it has your bank details. You need to enter bank details here, because if you are eligible for refund, so that is why you need to do that, and just click confirm. That is done. Now in the second section is gross total income. Here it will ask like the total income that you have received so far. If you believe that you have any allowance in your salary, just open your pay slip. That's it. If you believe your pay slip has any travel cost of travel allowance or uniform allowance or something, just click yes and write down what is that allowance that is offering to you. Then the second thing, if you have any children education allowance or hostel allowance or special compensatory allowance, again, like, just check your payslip, and if you feel it has the option, just enter that. Now the other thing, like, if you're staying for a rent, then ultimately house rent allowance is something that you should mention. Of course it is available on your payslip itself again. So if you can see, there is a document called form 16. You will receive that from your organization. So maybe by this time, if you can ask your organization, you will get your form 16. Otherwise, if you have a company portal, you can see the form 16 there you will find this house rent allowance thing. Still, if you don't have form 16 with you, there is a simple way to calculate house rent allowance. Just open Google and enter a calculation. There are many websites which will help you to do that. You can calculate based on that. Let's suppose your basic salary is 6 lakhs. Let's assume you will find this information in the payslip. Let's suppose DNS allowance 0 and HRA received. You will find a component called HRA in your payslip. So let's suppose your company is providing you 2 lakhs as house rent allowance per annum, and the total rent paid is 2 lakhs. Let's suppose 2 lakhs 50,000 is the rent that you have paid in the last year. It is asking whether you live in any of these 4 cities. If it's no, enter no. Otherwise yes, because there is a formula for calculation. If you don't want to get confused, just uh, enter this and just click calculate. So now you can see the calculation part is done. The amount of exempted HRA is 1,90,000. So this is something that you need to copy and you need to enter here. This is the house rent allowance that you are eligible for exemption. And if you have any leave travel allowance, enter that. If you have any other exemption from salary income, enter that. I believe all these options are no for you. Just click continue. Now here it will ask you to enter your salary. I'm not showing a step by step here, because if you can just click the edit here, you can enter the salary that you are receiving. Once you enter all these details, then you can just click confirm. Now the second part is done. Now the total deductions, this is the third step. Here you need to enter all the deductions, all the investments that you have made. So are you eligible to claim any deduction for donation paid? If you have donated to any government schemes, it might be Pradhan Mantri Yojana or something, you can just click yes, and you can provide the donation amount that you have made. Are you eligible to claim deduction under 18GG? So if you don't have house rent allowance proof, so if your owner is not giving you rental proofs and all, you can simply click this and you can claim up to 60,000 here. But I believe you have rental proof with you, so that's not an issue. Now here it will ask you to provide the provident fund, employee share of provident fund, not the employer. Just open your pay slip for a particular month and you will see the PF, that amount that is being deducted. Just multiply into 12 and write the amount here. And here are some of the deductions. If you're paying medical insurance premium, not the company's one, if you have a medical insurance, maybe for your parents or yourself, you can just click yes and write. And if you have a house loan or something, if you're paying that, you can just click that. Simply, like, this is what it looks like. Whatever the investments that you have, you can just click yes and you can write down and just click continue off. If anything is missing, you can just click show all deductions here and you can click whatever is applicable for you and you can just enter and just click confirm. So now the other step is, we have done with 3 steps. Now the other step is tax paid. So just click this. It will show you the tax that has been deducted from your salary last year. So I don't think you need to do any modifications here. Just click confirm. That's it. All the steps are done. Now in the final step, it will show the tax that you should pay. Based on the information that you have entered, it tell you what's your total income is and how much tax that you should pay and all. Just click confirm on that. Once you do that, in the end it will show you how much tax that you should pay. And if you click proceed, so once after you're done with all these 5 steps, it will have the total tax that you have paid last year and total tax liability based on the investments, based on the information that you have proceed. So if your total tax paid is more than the tax liability, then if you click proceed, your refund will get confirmed and you will receive your refund. Otherwise, like, if your company is not deducting tax for you, then ultimately total tax paid is less than tax liability, then you need to pay extra income tax after this step. So I'm going back. So this is simple. Like, this is how you need to file income tax return. It is not really complex, right? The documents that you need to have is form 26AS, pay slips of your company, or form 16 if it's available to you. But form 26AS is mostly enough if you have at least one pay slip with you or a salary compensation letter with you. Because if you know, right, what is the salary that you have received and what are the basic salary allowances, house rent allowances, everything is available in the pay slip. So you don't need to find that too complex. You just have to download this form 26A. That's the only thing that you should do. You will get your refund in a few days after, once you have filed this. I hope this information is sufficient for you to do your own income tax filing. If you still believe that you need some help with filing ITR, then you can book an appointment or consultation with me using the link in the description. I hope this would be enough for you to kickstart your ITR filing. Trust me, it's not really difficult. Everything is available in the platform. You just have to follow the process that I have showed. That's it. Everything is simple and you will get your refund in a few days after you have filed successfully. Thank you for watching this video. If you feel this is helpful and someone would get benefit out of it, please share this video in network. Also, if you're a new visitor to my channel, you will find many different personal finance and career development videos in my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.